Day 115. Yeah, deers like to drink piss. Harassed by them all night. I started peeing out away from the camp to draw them out, and it did, but they still circled me all night. Every time I peeked out, there's yellow eyes looking in at me. Frickin' deer. You guys are annoying. No wonder people shoot you all the time. Yeah, I wouldn't, but, you know, I kind of see the appeal now. Assholes. So, I'm being lazy this morning. I slept in 10 minutes late. I'm going to sit down here and make my coffee because it's cold. I'm right by a lake, so it's actually cold. I'm wearing 2 puffies right now. It's that cold. On the other end of the lake are a bunch of hikers that made noise all night, so I'm going to scream a few times across the lake. Try to do it all scary, make it sound like a monster. Wake them up, you know. Maybe if I'm lucky, I'll scare them a little bit. They'll have a hard time going back to sleep. They're like, what the fuck was that noise? So I'm going to roar across the water before I leave. Just a few times. Roar! You know, just for shits and giggles. You keep me up all night, I'll wake your ass up in the morning. I'm petty like that. I don't think they're real hikers anyway. They smelled like day hiker. I mean, there was 1 or 2 through hikers with them, but the majority of the people over there were day hikers. Pretty damn sure. Or people they swooped up to come along. I don't know. I don't really fucking care. Okay, all I know is they giggled all goddamn night. Hee, just coming across the fucking lake. Oh, man. I don't know what was going on so funny, but I wasn't there, so it couldn't have been that funny. I just heard a tree drop in the forest, and it was really loud. So, I've been out here for like 2 miles now, and I've not seen a single deer. But around my camp, there was like 4 of them. But not a single one since. This forest is dead. Spooky, dead forest. Every tree in here, I don't think one of them's alive. Very eerie. Silent other than, well, me talking and a tree falling. It was really loud. It actually scared me a little bit. The snapping noises it made before it fell, but I didn't realize it was a tree. I thought that it was something large coming at me through the woods. I think this might be the largest dead forest I've walked through. I mean, everything's been dead for, I don't know, 4 miles now or so. I would mean everything. I mean, there are tiny little trees growing along the pathway. They're trying to come back. Little tree, but anything of size is dead. It's kind of eerie. It was very silent walking through there. Sun's up and the birds still aren't even singing. I do hear like 1 or 2 birds up in the distance, but yeah, this forest is still pretty dead. Off in the distance is that volcano, still covered in snow. I'm actually on the other side of it from last time I saw it, so yeah, technically we passed it yesterday, because yesterday was way over there. So now I'm seeing a completely different side of it. It's the only thing the sunlight's touching right now. Oh, just found me a new set of shades. Don't like them at all. See if we can find their owner. They've definitely been sitting there all night. They're covered in dew. I didn't find the last shades owners, but I found somebody who wanted them. That's good enough for me, so let's see if I can do the same. Because these aren't cool at all. Crazy how cold it still is out here. My fingers are killing me. I don't want to stop put on gloves because the sun's out now. And I'm assuming everything's going to change drastically. But, you know, it's, what, like July 18th or 19th or something at this point. And I'm not at elevation right now. I'm probably no more than like, 5,000 to 6,000 feet. But it's pretty damn chilly. Still, I'm taking off the puffy. Not a half hour later, the forest is alive, the sun is up, I am warm again already. It's pretty much perfect out here. Today is an all downhill day. It's about to start getting really steep here. But, all day long just downhill, which sounds easier, but, crams your toes forward. It's harder on your knees because you're constantly, like, trying to slow yourself down. A mixture of up and down is ideal. But if I had to have one over the other, I guess I'd go with downhill. When you have a pack like mine, sure, it's a little harder on your joints and all that, but it's easier on the muscles. Wonder how hot it's going to get today. The other day in the past towns I was in, it was, mid 90s or above. But I could see my breath when I woke up this morning. So I'm hoping for a cool day. That would be nice. I'm about to do a wardrobe change here, man. It's getting that warm already. I would love a nice mid 70s day, but hey, I ask for stuff all the time. Hook me up, trail, hook me up. Alright, so it's not even 8 o'clock and I've already done over 8 miles. I'm an 8x8 kind of guy. It's my thing. So I'm looking for a spot to make some coffee and do something I have not done on this trail yet. Can't believe I made it halfway without doing it. Slacking, that's what it is. Well, this trip is different than the last one, though. I mean, in a lot of ways. The terrain, but how I'm doing it is what's mostly different. Trying to do it on low money compared to last time. Last time I spent my retirement. Not that I had much, but, I was able to live it up for a while. This time, I'm on a budget, which, presents challenges, but does make it more interesting in a way. But thanks to, people out there, in this particular case, Sharon, I have some cigars. Some good old Black and Mild, so I can sit there, have second coffee, smoke me a cigar, and just relax for a little while. Uh-oh, I recognize that footprint. How the hell did he get ahead of me? When I camped last night, that's Rowdy's footprint, or Bandit. His name has changed. But anyway, he was a half mile behind me. What time did that guy wake up? Or maybe he just kept going on. Maybe he just ate dinner at that spot I saw him and he kept going on. Wow, hardcore, man. Sad that I recognize people's footprints. But his stands out because it kind of, I don't know if you can see it in there, kind of looks like the devil in there. So I was like, whose satanic footprints are those? So I followed them and they eventually led to him. Oh, here's a real good one. You can tell I see it in there. Okay, so it's not quite the devil, but still, it looks satanic. It probably is. They hide that imagery in everything. So there's Black and Mild here. Now, I generally buy wood, plastic tips because they're like less than half price. For some reason, a wood tip costs way more. So I buy a wood tip every once in a while, and I just keep it. Notice the burn marks. And I just, put it on cigar to cigar. What's funny about this one is I've had it for, I don't know, it's been, 1,000 miles or so since I've actually used it. And I've managed to hang on to it the whole time. Things I needed, like my bug net, I lost that right off the bat. But, cigar butt, little wooden tip. I can keep that for 1,000 miles, no problem. I was like, I wonder if I still have that. I dug in there, and sure enough, I do. What a good day, man. What a good day. Kind of feel bad. The place I was at last night was covered in ants. These ladies right here, big old black ones. Now, everywhere, but they never bit me. They climbed all over me. They were all up in my stuff, but when I opened my pack up, a few came crawling out. So I've taken them from their home, but this one ended up crawling up my leg when I wasn't looking. And, she's going to die alone. She's got no colony. I'll let her hang out on my leg as long as she wants, so I'll just take her for a walk. But, yeah, sucks to be an ant without a colony. Feel bad, but they were all up in my shit. There's not much I could do. I dusted everything off, but, they're ants. They stick. It's about as close as I'm getting to that volcano. We just took a hard right and going down into this valley now. Something huge. Oh, 2 deer. Wonder what they're running from. You just hear stuff crashing through this brush. It's pretty thick. It's weird they would take that route. So I was thinking maybe something was chasing them. Guess not. Litter in an ammo can. It says, "Happy trails to you. We are no angels." Oh, and the can is actually padlocked to the tree because, you know, somebody might steal the ammo can, I guess, yeah. Oh, because there is a road right there where, you could just drive away with it. I was like, nobody wants to carry that, but yeah, there's a road. Let's see if there's anything interesting. No, probably not. So there's some place called Old Station, some little town in about 5 miles. Maybe it'll be cool and I'll take a half day there, because that'll put me at 16 or 17 for the day. So, I don't know, we'll see if it's got the amenities I need. I'm looking to take a half day somewhere. I need a break. When's the last time I took a full zero? I think it was back at VVR, man. And that was, what, like 400 miles ago? Sign says water. Nah, I don't need water yet. It's not right on the trail. I'm not going to bother with it. Well, it's 10 o'clock. I've already done a dozen miles, so I figured my dirty ass feet. I just washed these last night, man. But I figured these guys deserve to soak. Little safety meeting on top of that. And then head to Old Station. So I was thinking today about my evolution as hiker trash. Because, in the beginning I didn't hike, backpack, camp, any of that stuff, I came out to the trail knowing nothing, but knowing I know nothing. And I think there's a little bit of power in that. But, I watched myself evolve into what I thought was hiker trash. But now that I look back, it's like hiker, H-I-K-O-U-R, kind of like a glamping, like a, I thought I was hiker trash, but I was staying in hotels and eating in restaurants constantly. I was really living it up. Then, out here, I'm scrounging around, looking for outlets and sleeping anywhere. Don't really care anymore. I mean, I have preferences, but still really don't care in the end. I wonder what I'm going to become next. Where does this end? How far can one man go? Can I start living off the land? That would be really cool. I mean, to actually know what I could eat to go out with confidence. Because, I've never even killed a fish in my life. I know how to gut one because it's real simple, but I've never done it because ew. But, not one of those guys. Like a trash. Ooh, Hat Creek store, deli, showers, post office, resort. Dun, dun, dun. See, we had to draw the arrows on PCT to that, because they just put a sign up and it goes left and right. I mean, the obvious choice is left. There's a diamond blaze on that tree there, and I can see an RV off in the distance. It's kind of a dead giveaway. But still appreciate people putting notes, because sometimes I overlook the obvious. It happens. I don't know where to head. It's a pretty big place. I see random buildings, but that one might be a bunkhouse. There's a few random ones over there. They look like bunkhouses too. Nothing looks restaurante or... Oh, I'll head this direction now. Headed to the RV park. TheNightCrawler sold here. But this cat tells me that everything I want is 2 miles that way. So we're gonna hitch. Adventure awaits. Couldn't get a hitch out with the Asian kid. He eventually got one though, so good for him. I went over and sat in the shade with some hikers that I knew. But 2 miles up the road, I got some ice cream. 2 miles up the road is cafe and a general store and all that stuff. So I'm just gonna walk down there, and then it reconnects with the trail. So walk down there, do my thing, maybe stay for a little while. I don't know, man. I'm not looking to walk too far, but I can't find reasons to stay anywhere. But I would like to take at least a half day. I've already done, I think, 16 miles. Keep saying that past few days, like, I'm gonna stop at 16, but no, I end up doing like 25. So let's do 2 more down, check that one out. If not, just get back on the trail and walk up a little bit and camp, Same old story. I didn't think about it before I decided to do the road walk, but man, this thing's exposed. I'm melting out here. And I've got new blisters on my feet that weren't there when I soaked my feet in the river. Yay. Got some duct tape on those and, you know, keep on moving, but it's in between my toes. What a weird place to get blisters. What's it rubbing on there? The other toe doesn't seem affected. Weak ass toe. Look, I don't cut you off. Oh, move away from the road. Somebody's coming. This road was not meant for walking. The median strip is rather thin. Okay, almost at the next town. I can see one of those whacking, wavy, inflatable tube men dancing in the background. Those things always spell excitement. Those freaking balloons? No, those are just bright colors. I don't know what I'm seeing yet. Nice town. Looks like 2 whole buildings. It's gonna be good times. Oh, hells yes! Whoa! Rimrock Ranch. Yeah, I want my rim rocked. They were balloons I was seeing. Well, kind of balloons. Balloonish things. Hi, Papa Dog. How you doing? Yeah, I knew you were gonna do that. Dogs love me. Okay, over here, JJ's Cafe, dynamite. Yeah, that's kind of it. Oh, and a gas station. So I'm gonna see if I can afford anything at this restaurant. And today, an exciting day. I really just want to relax somewhere, man. But does this look like the kind of town you relax in? Yeah. So, I'm probably headed back to the trail, hang out there, and maybe find something to soak my feet in. My feet is killing me. Town does not have the amenities I want. They had showers, but they're way too expensive. $4 for 6 minutes? No way, man. I only need 3 minutes, and I only want to pay like $1.25 for those. So, there's a place in 32 miles that is supposed to be really hiker friendly. I have food, laundry service, showers, blah blah blah. So, yeah, we're gonna march our happy ass there and try to be there not tomorrow, but the day after for breakfast. Yeah, you know the routine, man. Okay, so oh man, so there's some long dry stretches coming up. There's like the desert again. It's hot as hell out here, let me tell you. Nice and humid too. And we have 2 16-mile water hauls back to back. And the only water that there is like a half mile straight down off trail. So yeah, long, you know, yeah, so it is what it is. We'll get through it. We always do, but now I gotta carry more shit on my back, you know? Oh well. Okay, so it's 5 o'clock now. It's about 3 million degrees out, and I'm gonna go for a walk with a crap ton of water on my back. And blisters on the feet. I got 3 blisters I'm nursing right now. My shoes just don't fit right, but yeah, it is what it is. I'll toughen up or, you know, I'll whine. Probably a little of both. Okay, so I got, 5 liters on my back, 5.5. So, yeah, that's what, 11 pounds or so of water. And I'm only going to do a little bit right now, you know, going 2 or 3 miles. Is about where I want to make it. That's just up the first hill, get that done and over with. And tomorrow should be easy breezy to water. And then it's another 16 miles without water. It's always like that in the hottest places. Coincidence? Something about being hot and not having water. Okay, it's rough though, man. It's rough. Just with the blister thing too, it's just adding to it. And my nose feels really dry. I keep waiting for it to just crack open and blood to start running out. But it hasn't happened yet, so let's not invite fate. Alright, so I want to make it, 3 miles tonight, and then maybe 20-ish tomorrow, keep it low and easy. And then I should be able to breeze into the next place early-ish in the day. Let's keep that trend up. Try not to push big miles. Somewhere near 20-ish, I'd prefer a little less, but You know, it is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do, and any other cliche you can throw at it. Let's go hike in the heat. Okay, so I'm guessing it's up there somewhere. Oh, probably haven't gone up and over this. I know it's steep for a few miles. Ooh, I think I see trail right there. Damn. Oh, if only I was a yellow pooper, I could just, jump in somebody's car and take it up around there. I'm pretty sure there's a rest stop I'm passing, or trailhead, or trailhead with pit toilets. But it says it has good service. So if it does, that's where I want to make it to. And I've got battery power going strong right now because it just charged up. So maybe I can upload some videos from up there. Alright, so I haven't got to upload in a while, man. I've been trying, but yeah, you know how it is. Alright, so maybe I'll luck out up there and then I'll just, spend the night in a parking lot or something. That sounds pretty trashy, right? Could lead to adventure. There's bound to be some grinder hookups going on there. That's what happens with those things, right? That's where all mine happen anyway. I don't know about you guys. Alright, I'm about to do the big climb. It's only like 500 feet over, 0.7 miles. It's just a fireball in the sky. It doesn't make it easy. And just this morning I was complaining about how cold I was. You remember that? The good old days. How much I'd give to be too cold right now. It is easier to hike when you're too cold opposed to too hot. And I could have always just put on more gloves, but I knew the sun was coming out, so. An hour later, things changed. And boom, it's got to be in the 90s here today at least. Okay. Last big hill, like 1.5 miles to where I want to stop anyway. But I'm moving so slow, my feet are killing me, man. Not enough to stop me, just enough to slow me. So, slowly roll in. It'll just take a bit longer. Oh, last view of the volcano. Although I thought that earlier. Look how far away I am from that thing now, though. I walked all the way around that in just the past couple of days. Wide berth, too. I didn't get up close to it, but, I was on the hills over here. Alright, so I'm assuming up and over this thing. I got a freeway in between me and it. I'm assuming I'm going under. It'd be dangerous to make me walk on top of a freeway. Not that they haven't done it before. I'm just standing here in the only piece of shade I found. At least there's a little breeze. Thank you, breeze. It's giant yellow ladybug season up here. Never seen it. I mean, I saw one this big. I don't know, whatever last lake town I was in. They're huge brown ones, but these are huge yellow ones. I've also seen, I just haven't stopped to record much because it's just so damn hot out here, Just want to try to power through it. But there was these bright scarlet things that look like bumblebees without wings that bite like hell. And there's ones up here that are yellow. So what's the point of being yellow? Does that stop some harmful rays of the sun? I don't know. Yeah, tons of them little ladybugs. I've only seen a few of the other bee-looking things, but they're the same damn bug. Just yellow. Picnic table, informational signs, some smokestacks that look like they're almost tripped. From privies. I'm gonna check to see how my cellular service is here, because that is the deciding factor. And then if I can figure out somewhere to camp, then I guess I could sleep right on those things, but that thing's still gonna be shining for a few hours. I can't handle that. Recon. Right when I got up here, this guy came over to me. I could tell, I'm the only person in the parking lot, so he's headed over towards me. And he offers me a ride anywhere I need to go. Pretty nice of him. We chatted about trail. He's done a chunk of the AT, a big chunk of the PCT as well. Well, it was really nice of him just to come up and offer me a ride. He's like, he didn't care where I was going. I was like, he's like, you need a ride to town? I was like, well, I just came out of town. What town are you talking about? He's like, I don't care, Annie. I'm just hiding in the shadow right now of the bathroom. Yeah. It's brutal out there, man, brutal. Alright, so, I don't know. I haven't actually scoped this place out. He started chatting me up right away. I still don't even know if I have cell service. Let's check that out. And then I meet Alan. Alan has been on the road for the past few weeks. He's a rubber tramp, they would call him, living out his car and stuff. So we have stuff in common, kind of. So he's coming over here for a safety meeting. He's going to smoke me out a bit. Oh, service up here isn't that great. I'm only 1% uploaded in like 10-15 minutes. I'm going to give it a while longer, keep an eye on it. But if it stays like that, I'm just going to wander on. Screw it. Look how smoky it is out there. We just saw a California condor fly by. It was very cool because when I was a kid, there was only 14 of them. I remember them talking about that all the time. There's only 14 left. And I just saw one fly by. And I recognized it because, you know, they made us look at those pictures of them over and over. Okay, so I don't have service here. It's weak. I tried for like an hour and I got 7% uploaded. I don't have that kind of time. So it's kind of late. I'm going to wander in these woods and see if I can post up somewhere. I don't know what's ahead, but it looks desolate, doesn't it? Yeah. Or are they just vultures? I don't know, but I'm pretty sure those are California condors. There's 2 of them up there at day, you can see them. And a half moon that I can't see. Oh, I can kind of see the half moon right there. Cameras just don't do any justice to the moon. Not cell phone cameras, anyway. Okay, sun's getting low. Look how long those shadows are. But, you know, it's still pretty damn hot. Oh, there's another rest stop up the way. I'm going to go check it out, but it's past 7. It's past my bedtime. I just want to find somewhere to crash out. I'll deal with this crap in the morning. In the morning, this will be beautiful. Right now, it's, you know, it's hellscape. My skin actually hurts. I think I'm a little sunburnt. That's my fault. Oh, yeah. On to the next rest area. Slowly, though. My feet are hurting. It's not stylish, but it keeps the sun off my face. I'm pretty sure that's why they put this little strappy thing on there, right? Okay, we got some sort of outhouse. I think this is a trailhead. But, yeah. I doubt anybody comes down to check it out. You know, I'm out early, so who the hell's gonna know? I'll make more miles tomorrow in the same amount of time that I would, you know, trying to tonight, because my feet are in bad shape. I'm barely moving a mile an hour right now. So I might as well rest up overnight. Oh, I even got a park bench over there. Okay, yeah, this is home. Not a shady spot. I can't find anywhere to hang from that's just not in direct sunlight. There's not a whole lot of options. So I think I'm just going to cowboy camp in a shadow and call it a night. I mean, I've already eaten, so I don't need to cook. So I'm just going to set up, crash out, and, you know, wake up in the morning feeling all good and chipper. And let's do this again. I'm actually going to make coffee right off the bat just so I don't have to carry that extra water weight. I can turn it into coffee and get rid of it because all weight magically disappears when it goes into your belly. Alright, let's find a place to crash out for a while.